Weather-wise, we've had a little bit of everything today. Morning rain put down some pretty significant totals in some spots. Some of us just had a few drops on the windshield this morning, and some have had nothing. Don't lose heart if you've been wanting more rain. More rain is coming. It's just going to come in waves. Hopkinsville, you were one of the soaked areas this morning. 1.2 inches, and that fell in about a couple hours just in the morning time frame. It's kept temperatures a little bit cooler. You're in the mid 80s right now. Most of the showers and storms that we have at news time are in our northern tier, at least north of I-40. Very sparse, just a couple spotty scragglers out there. Those aren't what I'm really keeping an eye on. What I'm watching are these storms that are blossoming quickly and strengthening quickly in the boot heel of Missouri. It's this energy that will continue to blossom, so we'll see showers and storms become more widespread and slide into our area over the next few hours. There are a couple across parts of West Tennessee. There's one shower coming into western parts of Carroll County. This is near I-40. A couple closer to Dyersburg. As I mentioned, all of that is just going to become more widespread and will slide in through the evening hours tonight, even past sunset. That's a key thing to know. We're going to be more unsettled in the overnight time frame. The general trend will be for those showers and storms to sink a little to the south, so mainly across areas south of I-40 tonight, although a few showers and storms north, not impossible. That should persist through about midnight, lull in the overnight, and then we start to get active once that sun comes up again tomorrow. Again, spotty activity. No one is going to get rained on sun up to sundown, but when the skies do open, it's going to come down in buckets. Very heavy rainfall. Gusty wind also possible with some of those storms. This is the severe weather risk for today. This goes through 7 a.m. tomorrow. And so the higher risk for severe weather is further to the south and west, closer to Memphis. That's where they're in a slight risk. That's a level 2. So our main concern here, localized flooding and some gusty wind. So again, very spotty in nature. You're still getting some sunshine too. Also, keeping an eye on the tropics. We have our newest tropical storm. This was named yesterday. This is ISAIAS. 60-mile-per-hour sustained winds with this system. It's near the Dominican Republic. Newest forecast out from the National Hurricane Center has this strengthening to a Category 1, potentially making landfall somewhere along the east coast of Florida. Potentially the center staying offshore as well. A reminder to you, when you see this cone forecast, that represents where the center of the storm may be, not just the impacts. The impacts often stretch hundreds of miles out from the center. So this is something we'll keep a close eye on. While rainfall from this is not expected to impact Tennessee, the moisture and the impacts that this tropical system will have on the bigger weather pattern is actually going to be a key part of what will finally dry us off by the end of next week. Can't rain everywhere at the same time. And so while we see significant rain potential for areas east, it's going to finally change the page for us. Friday, Saturday, the next 2 days are the highest rain chances out of the next 7. Like I mentioned, it's not going to rain all day long. It will come in waves. Temperatures will still be in the mid to upper 80s, although the heat index, it's going to be well into the upper 90s, maybe even triple-digit territory just because of how humid and thick and steamy it is outside. As we start to shift Sunday, we start to dry out. It actually looks like some cooler, more comfortable air will come in as well. So not what we typically see in August, but we'll take it because it's been a relentless hot stretch. Mid 80s next week with lower humidity. Not impossible. We would see a spotty shower storm in the afternoon, but not nearly as widespread next week as what we're expecting over the next couple days.